What's up, Asterisk? You're logged to the only channel for gaming entertainment. I'm Chris the AsteriskGamer, and this is another huge recording session of Pokemon Academy Life. And I know I did two characters as my roommate, but I kind of want to try to do a third one. Mostly because I did, whenever I for the very first time have done a Pokemon Academy Life video, I've actually done this roommate first, but I never did in the subsequent demos that came out. So I'm going to provide you guys with a little warning. You've probably seen main cutscenes twice already because we've already had Caleb as a roommate and Brendan as a roommate. And even though some of the scenes are the same, it may be different with the character you have. But that's neither here nor there. But I am going to tell you guys that... that's weird. For some reason... Live editing for the win. Woo! Anyway... I'm going to tell you guys that the main point is you guys are going to see some main scenes for the third time. And if you don't want to see those scenes again, you can skip to the next part. Or you can watch me struggle to read these lines. So let's go ahead and choose our third roommate. And I'm going to choose this guy right here. Because this is actually the first person I had as my roommate whenever I first started doing the Pokemon Academy Life videos. This guy is sure dressed well for the opening day, and he won't stop staring at his watch. He doesn't look like he's too much in a hurry, though. He should have time to talk. When are they? Oh, hello. Can I help you? What should I ask? What's your name? It's Sharon. Well, this is quite sudden. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy with the patience for long introductions. I'll just keep it short. Hello, Rashad. So we both had rather long trips. I opted to go by air as well. Pallet Town is just as far from here as Nuvema Town. You know where that is? Wait, you know where that is? It's from the Unova region. I trust you've heard of it. I do, and not too many people know about Pallet Town, so I'm stoked about that. Indeed. He's like one of the only ones besides Blue who knows where Pallet Town is. Hey, listen. Do you have any idea when we'll get called in for orientation? That's pretty much the only thing I'm looking forward to today. What orientation? Oh yeah, that thing every freshman has to go through. But I didn't see anything about one when I got here. I don't remember Cody mentioning it either. Cody won't tell you anything. What should I ask next? What's going on with orientation? I know every school has to have one, but I haven't heard anything about it. Unbelievable. A school as prestigious as this shouldn't be keeping its students in the dark for so long. But I do know that there is one, and it's supposed to start in about an hour, but the meeting location hasn't even been posted yet. That's cutting it really close. What should I ask next? Looking for a roomie? Never mind the orientation, but any chance you're looking for a roommate? Yes and no. I was hoping to get some more information about what's happening with orientation first. I thought I could double up by being here. But to be honest, I was thinking about arranging a single room. Nothing to do with you, of course. I believe I could get more things done in a solitary environment. Maybe he needs a little push. I challenge you to a Pokemon battle. You have no Pokemon. So you think. Never mind. Two heads are better than one. Excuse me. Hey, it wouldn't hurt to have someone around for second opinions and stuff. That's a roommate exclusive perk. Pill increase. A perk, huh? You're certainly not wrong about that. I suppose it could be better rooming with someone who could share thoughts and offer feedback. And now that I think of it, the school wouldn't give single rooms to just anyone. So it looks like Sharon's okay with rooming. Great, let's reserve first. Alright, let's move then. Yes, let's get this out of the way. And just like that, Sharon is our roommate. And I don't know, I'm kind of mixed up about pronunciations. I know I called him Sharon, but is it really Sharon or Charon or Charon? Sharon. Comment your thoughts in the comment section below. It took a while to convince him, but I think it'll be worth it. Sharon says, "Whoa, Sharon seems really focused and gosh darn it. I'm starting to not be able to English in the first 5 minutes of the video. Sharon seems really focused and illogical. Focused and logical. And I'm sure he can achieve great things at this academy. I'm already insulting the guy. But the first thing we have to do is reserve a room here. Wasting no time, Sharon and I headed right for the lobby. There weren't too many students gathering just yet, but the number is clearly growing. Still, we move at a steady pace. No urgency, but fast enough that it doesn't feel like we're wasting our time. And by the way, since it hasn't been since 1.0.1 B or something like that, that I've had Sharon as a roommate, so I'm not really too sure about what happens between here and when we go look at our homeroom assignments. So this is going to be a little bit interesting. Hey, do you have any specific goals you want to reach? You want to reach while attending the school? Learn as much as possible about Pokemon. I like to learn as much as I can about Pokemon here. The answer's kind of boring but straightforward, right? I see. Well, that's important, of course, but to each his own. I'm thinking about starting with the student council. I think being involved with the staff and fellow students would be a huge learning experience. And of course, there will be plenty of lessons to apply outside of school. I can't say I'm surprised about Sharon's aspirations, but since we're Sharon's roommate, we already know that with Caleb as our roommate, that Sharon and Hilbert were roommates. So I wonder who Hilbert's rooming with. I mean, I can definitely see him standing on a stage and addressing several hundred students. But regarding my own plans, I don't see the need to rush to decide everything now. Who knows where I'll end up here? Just because I gave an answer doesn't mean my path is set in stone. Looks like it's our turn. Let's get this done. Luckily, we managed to score a room on the first floor. I didn't really care where it was, but Sharon seemed dead set on the location. Speaking of Sharon, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy to really hold his side of the conversation. We've barely said a word to each other while we were signing up, which makes me real curious about what exactly is going on inside that head of his. I don't want things to I don't want things to be awkward between us, so I should say something to lighten up the atmosphere. And I'm also curious about the whole bag situation that'll go on and how Sharon will react to that. Is this school? All right. Like I mentioned earlier, I'd like to find out more about the orientation. Sorry, were you going to say something? Perhaps you had something else you needed to attend to. No, it's nothing. The guy's really focused on what's important, so I shouldn't bore him with my small talk. But now that he mentions it, I haven't checked my luggage since I got here. I know the guy said he took care of it already, but I just want to be sure. I think I'll go check on my stuff and make sure everything's okay. They already said our belongings will be delivered to our room. They're not going to dump everything in the hallway. I hope that's not what you're paranoid about. I'm not paranoid. I was just making sure. If you're going to be here anyway, you're better off sticking around and helping me find more information. I guess. Sounds like Sharon really wants me to stick with him for now. Geez, this might get rough if dragging me everywhere becomes a thing. If he does participate with the student council these coming years, I'm not sure what position that'll put me in. I'll just tag along. Good. Excuse me. I heard there's an orientation event for new students sometime today. Do you have any more information about that? You could probably find more information about it on some of the boards around back. If not, there should be an announcement. This academy generally does a good job with notifications. Thank you for the help. Enjoy your day, champs. I'll be checking the boards on the other side, and I'll be checking my phone. I'm not sure what else I should be doing. All right. I'll take a look around. And here introduces parts you may have already seen. Take one. Somehow my campaign to help collect somehow my campaign to help collect info for Sharon on my campaign to help collect hold on. Somehow on my campaign to help collect info for Sharon, I completely lost track of which way I was headed. I've been wandering these hallways for at least 30 minutes. I can't find a single faculty member. I've asked whatever students I've bumped into, but their directions made no sense. Actually, the dialogue here kind of changed a little bit. What does left at the Tranquil's Wing exit and diagonally past the Skywalk even mean? Sharon must be having a migraine right now. He probably thinks I ran off on him. I'll just have to keep trudging along until I find a teacher or a student that can give me some coherent directions. But man, there aren't many people walking around in this hallway. In fact, I don't see a single living thing in sight. I close my wall. I close my eyes and weakly put my fist against the wall. Typical. My first few hours here, I can't even find my way around my own residence hall. Hey, buddy, what do you think you do? Ah! I spin around and jump 2 feet. A girl's voice came from 2 inches behind my ear. Sure enough, there's a strange girl standing in front of me with a puzzled look on her face. Is she an upperclassman? But that's impossible. They should be moving into their dorms about now. Who are you? What are you doing here? The girl gives me a disapproving look, like I'm the one in the wrong here. Doesn't she know she nearly made me pee my pants? I could ask you the same thing. Do you have any idea where you are? I take a closer look at my surroundings. Nothing really out of the ordinary, just a hallway of dorm rooms, right? On closer inspection, there's something written on the signs here. Third year women's dormitory in big red letters. That's weird. I didn't know female-only dorms existed at this school. Aren't all the halls supposed to be co-ed? Wait, I think I recall seeing something on the room sign-ups about gender-exclusive dorms, but that option is only available for the juniors and seniors. Yeah, that was definitely it. Okay. Wait, no, not okay. I hope this girl's more understanding than she looks. I just have to play it off to save what little pride I have. But how can I play it cool knowing that I just stumbled in one of the most forbidden places a male freshman can be? I don't think it's as half bad as I was caught peeping in the girls' locker rooms, but it's going to be really hard convincing everyone that I got lost like this on the first day. I look up helplessly at the girl, and she's giving me this look like she's watching a girl chase his own tail. Man, I don't think I've ever been more embarrassed in my life. So you are lost. I started following you a few hallways back because I thought you were some kind of pervert, but you're just another student. I don't think the brochure's that hard to follow. I mean, the design of the door's wings are laid out in a grid, so it should be really easy to navigate. Here, let me see yours. I'll ignore the first comment, but brochure? Now that she mentions it, I vaguely remember those other students carrying around small leaflets from before. A mischievous grin spreads across the girl's face, like she knows exactly what's going through my mind. Don't tell me, you didn't pick one up. You seriously went all this time without a map, and then you made it all the way here from the main hall? I have to say, your sense of direction is amazing. Wait, no, it's not. It's just hopeless. Ha ha. I have to say, I'm already not a huge fan of this girl's personality. Yeah, alright. Are you just gonna keep laughing, or can you help me get out of here? Oh, since you asked so nicely, I'll take you up on that offer. Ha 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 ha. You little. Yeah, she was totally teaching us to go shop. That sounded like another girl. In fact, it sounds like there are multiple girls. Judging by how loud their voices are, I'd say they're in the hallway next to us. I took a look around for an escape path, but this hallway conveniently leads to ends in a dead end. I'm trapped. There's nowhere to go. The only thing I can do is stand my ground and beg for forgiveness. This is it. This is where my precious academy life ends. And it hasn't even been a day. Goodbye, cruel world. What? The girl takes me by the hand and drags me deeper down the hallway. Whoa, she's way stronger than she looks. And by the way, I've been noticing those silhouettes for the past 2 or 3 times I've been doing this. But I wonder who those girls are. The one on the left cannot be May, although she has the bow, but can't be May because her hair's too short. It can't be Misty, because even though her hair is that short, I don't think Misty has her hair up that high or even wears hair accessories. Maybe a ponytail holder, but she doesn't have her hair high up like that. I don't even know who the girl next to her is or what she looks like, so we're just gonna wing it. Hold on, is she trying to save me? She was acting so snobby just now, but maybe somewhere in that insufferable personality, she's not such a bad girl after all. Look, you don't have to try to help me. I'll explain to them keep your voice down. If I'm senior with you, those seniors are going to grill me too. Huh? Why? Aren't you a senior? No, I'm a freshman, and I don't want rumors spreading that I'm with someone like you before I even have my first class. Well, that thought was short-lived. She stops me in front of a tall door while she goes in. Stay here. As she closes the door behind her, I casually glance towards the sign that clearly and unmistakably represents the girls' bathroom. Okay, hide in here. I'll come get you when the coast is clear. Hello? This sign says it's the girls' bathroom. Yeah, I have eyes too. It's the only room that's not locked in this hallway, so get in before they see us. Oh, heck no. The girls' bathroom is a female's most private sanctuary. I can't possibly defile it with my mailed presence. But this is a pretty serious crisis we have on our hands. What should I do? So jump out of the window is out of the question here. Okay. I guess there's really no choice. Which, by the way, I'm going to be answering these questions the same way I usually do. Yeah. There's no other way around it. I suppose I should do what she says, since it was because of me that we got into this mess in the first place. Okay, I'll do it, but I'm covering my eyes while I'm in there. The girl leaves me a reassuring smile. Hey, she's actually kind of pretty when she smiles like that. How noble, but looking aside isn't going to make your eyes implode or anything. Now, not a peep from you while I'm gone. She opens the door and gestures me inside. Ladies first. Ha ha. Did she shut the lights off too? That's creepy, man. Just be good and sit there. I'll be right back. She didn't even give me the opportunity to counter. Immediately after the door shuts, I can hear her running off towards the approaching voices. I guess she's going to convince them not to look in here. I hope she doesn't be like, don't look in the girls' bathroom, because that's just going to make them more curious. Like, it's obvious that something's going on. But who is that girl anyway? She's not an upperclassman, but the way she handled that whole debacle was impressive, not gonna lie. It's almost like she's experienced this kind of pressure before. You know, I haven't had much time to think about it until now, but what kind of situation is this? This is the kind of thing you see happen in comics or TV shows. I wonder how my younger self would react if I told him that he was going to end up hiding from girls, alone, in the girls' bathroom. Okay, come on out. That was fast. What'd you say to them? I just told them I saw a shiny Eevee in the tall grass on the opposite side of the building. That should keep them busy for a while. That's a good one. I bet they made a beeline for it. A shiny Eevee? Man, I don't think I'd be able to resist an opportunity like that either. This girl knows what make Pokemon enthusiasts tick. I've never seen a pack of girls turn heel and run so fast before. Makes you wonder what their priorities are in life right now. Oh, before I forget, here, I took one of their brochures that they dropped. If I recall, you really need it. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Literally. Don't mention it. But that detour just now really put me behind schedule. I have to get to the main hall before I'm late. But you know, despite everything that happened, it was kind of a lot of fun. Probably the most fun I've had in a while. Let's do this again sometime. Yeah, that sounds good. I smiled back at her as she ambles away. Even after she was out of my sight, I continued to stand there, smiling like an idiot. Yeah, you're an idiot for staying in a girl's dorm after she helped you. Oh, I forgot to ask her name. And if she knows what's up with orientation. Yeah, the dialogue most certainly changed. With the map included in the brochure, I managed to find my way back to the lobby. I wonder if Sharon is still around. It's surprising how few people there are here. Well, maybe someone here knows something about orientation. You need any help? You look like you're confused about something. Speaking of the devil, yeah, I was wondering. Oh. I was wondering if, wondering? What? Sorry, you came out of nowhere and surprised me. Seriously, it's like she appeared out of thin air. I mean, I heard her say something. I just didn't realize she was behind me already when I turned around. I just realized something. So, you know how the artwork for uh where I'm going with this. The artwork for the original Pokemon series, and then this awesome artwork that makes everything look different but more modern anime-esque in a way. It kind of feels like Digimon. I know I'm comparing Pokemon and Digimon, but if for some of you guys who used to watch Digimon in your childhood and are Digimon fans, you probably know that there's this thing called Digimon Adventure Tree that's been going on for some time now. But you can tell that the artwork for Digimon Adventure Tree, like they wanted to make it more modernized, just like Pokemon Visual did with this. And seeing this kind of reminds me of Digimon Adventure Tree because, you know, artwork and animations are different than they usually are. And I like that about it, about, you know, anime, you know, ongoing anime and stuff like that, to where they like they'll improve and like change stuff around, but still keep the same concept. So of what things should be. So that's kind of what I wanted to mention. I mean, I heard her say something. I just didn't realize she was behind me already when I turned around. Let me start over. I heard there's an orientation for new students later, so I was wondering if there was anyone around who knows when and where it's taking place. Attention, new students! The time is now 4:45 p.m. There will be an orientation taking place in the auditorium of Relic Hall starting in 15 minutes. All new students are advised to attend. Right on cue. Did that answer your questions? She looks amused by something. I try to find what she's smiling at, but nothing's turning up. She's rather charming when she's smiling. Sort of has this calming aura. She does look like a very proper girl from the Kalos region, and the music even makes it sound that way. Yeah, that should cover it. Did you get that, Serena? 15 minutes. Did you get that, Serena? 15 minutes. Oh, who's this? That's a good question. You looked lost, so I asked if you needed help with something. Pardon me, I forgot to ask your name. It's Rashad. I give Serena and the guy a brief intro. Nice to be introduced. Name's Calum. And I'm Serena. Wow, all the way from Kanto? Then again, we're both from Kalos, which is pretty much just as far from here. I thought the same. We all traveled a long way. So what are you two talking about? What were you two talking about? Oh, Rashad was looking for more info on the orientation stuff that was just announced. That was taken care of rather quickly. There you are, Rashad. Did you not find it rude to disappear without say? Am I interrupting something? Sorry about running off like that, but nope, you're just in time actually. Roommate? Good guess. A correct guess. Everyone meet Sharon. This guy here is the future student council president. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Oh my, I've considered taking leadership roles for this coming school year too. Not on the level of president though, that might be a little much. So, you can see there's like this sort of like friend group that's going on. Like, if you remember Calum's story, you became roommates with Calum, and Calum goes to the library while you get lost, and you come back down here and you meet Serena and Sharon, and then Calum's absent. That's because he's still at the library. That's understandable. It's a huge responsibility, but of course it's a team effort, which would mean I would like to get a better estimate of who the more capable students are here in the school. Sounds like you've already made up your mind. More or less. You can probably get a nice head start at orientation with all the first years there. Though, to be realistic, I'd be amazed if there are any other first year students who are dead set up picking up major leadership roles, especially before classes have even started. Right, me and you are in complete, right. Me and you are in complete agreement, Calum. Classes don't start until next week, and you're all thinking about leaving your legacies here at the school. Was what I like to say. But then again, Sharon and I have had a similar conversation earlier. Seems like this school's got a pretty diverse population. We've only just met, Sharon, but I can tell you've set very ambitious goals for yourself, just like Serena here. Giving me too much credit as usual, Calum, but thanks for the compliment. Yeah, I've lived next door to you for how many years already? Childhood friend excuses don't count. I'm trying to imagine Cody giving me compliments. Hmm. I think I just mentally threw up. Let's just be on our way. We can have a discussion on this later. Apparently, the only thing Sharon's been looking forward to today is orientation. At least that's what he's told me. Maybe I was right about getting a head start with his student council him getting a head start with his student council ideas. I take it you want to do something similar, Saria? I haven't thought that far ahead yet. It's just something I would consider. But what about you? If you're thinking about joining, that gives me a reason to go along. I haven't thought about it at all. I mean, I can do it, but at the cost of my other activities. Can first years even get into the council? The ones who are currently there should all be upperclassmen, right? It isn't common. But it's not impossible. But anyway, we should really get going. Coming along, Rashad? Let's go, Rashad. Caleb and Serena seem like really nice people. Unlike my roommate, who totally just ditched me, but I guess Sharon's the type of guy who doesn't like to hang around with people that stay in one spot for too long. The conversation made me wonder if I could handle being in the student council. Would I be able to match up to everyone? It's just a thought. Alright, since Sharon left me behind, I'll just hang out with you guys for a bit. You seem like the kind of guy who has a lot of free time, so be my guest. I'm almost positive that was an insult. Maybe it's a good thing, unless she thinks I'm some sort of basement dweller or mountain hermit type of deal. Mountain hermit. Alrighty. I was thinking about something, but I forgot. Oh, but yeah, you can tell that this will end up being the same friend group as in Caleb's story, and I'm calling them stories because they're the people that you became roommates with at first. Your first roommates ordeal. I'll let that comment slide for now, but that was a little bit on the nose there, Serena. I don't even remember what she said.